I'm Sam Lindner, a student reporter with Kids First. I'm here in my class in Longfellow Middle School. Let's see what we've been doing. For the past several weeks, my classmates and I have been studying the Amazon River Basin in Brazil. But instead of learning our facts from a textbook, we are using multiple forms of technology to follow a group of students on their live journey through the rainforest, something our teacher, Ms. Halderson, thinks is important.
With today's technology tools, we no longer need to read about everything from a book or to listen to a teacher lecture. We can actually interact with people from all over the world and actually get involved in making our world a better place.
The students we followed were part of an organization called Impossible to Possible. Their goal was to hike nearly 125 miles through the Amazon River Basin over the course of several days. The group used an internet program called Epic Tracker that allowed us to track their daily progress through the forest.
This region of the Amazon is, on our topic of biodiversity, been unbelievable. We've seen poisonous snakes, we've seen beautiful butterflies, we've seen all kinds of incredible things.
Their goal each day was to travel 10 miles while adjusting to the weather and other challenges that the Amazon presented. Why was it better to use technology instead of reading about this in a book?
Because with the videos, you can actually experience what they see and what they're actually doing.
At the beginning of the group's journey, we were able to call them from our classroom and talk to the participants ourselves. This helped us to get to know the students more personally as we followed their blogs and video conferencing.
I like the video conferences because they would tell us about what they had done recently and the people they had met and what they had seen.
We were able to see firsthand the different ways the rainforest is being destroyed.
The four main ways are from pollution, deforestation, habitat transformation, and the introduction of invasive species.
It may look dense, but it's nothing compared to the jungle that we walked through that hasn't been deforested.
I asked my classmate what surprised him the most.
When they were trekking, they passed through this one area of rainforest that had been deforested in the late 70s, and it still hasn't fully grown back. It just goes to show how if we take it all at once, it'll be gone.
The rainforest had insects and critters that many of my classmates had never heard of.
I learned that there's lots and lots and lots of bugs there, and a few of them are even bigger than my palm. And I thought that was really surprising.
The amount of snakes in the river was also scary.
We actually had snake guards. They put it on your shin, and it's supposed to stop the snakes from biting you.
I think that the part of this project that no one will ever forget is when they explained about the snake guards. They wear protective snake guards that go from their ankles all the way up to their knees, and the supplier guarantees that if they are bitten by a snake that they will live.
The organization's website allowed us to have hands-on learning. When we thought of a question about the rainforest, we would post it on the website. The next day, the group would answer our question, sometimes sharing their personal stories or photos to give us more specific answers to our questions.
I asked, how do they keep cool? And they just got used to it over time, and they would take water breaks where they go in the river and they just cool off in the water. And it rained a lot, and just the humidity, it was very hard to watch. They were wet all the time.
As we learned more about the Amazon, we were able to see some of the devastating effects the rain has had on the people and buildings in the Aboriginal village of Taquera. The group showed us a video of a school that had been damaged by flooding.
The school is in Taquera, and ITP was trekking through it at the time, and they stopped and they took a look at the school, and it was sort of like a tent structure. It had 4 poles, a tent-like top, and it had a few desks and a blackboard.
My classmates and I have signed on to help.
What we're doing is that we're raising money to help get built an eco school, and for the kids in Taquera for them to learn about how to save the rainforest and not use deforestation.
for our class, we decided that we would break down into groups of 3 or 4, and we have 15 different groups that are have decided on individual projects that they feel could raise money to help build an eco school.
Some of my classmates are selling pencils. Others are holding bake sales.
We are actually doing a music video that we're putting on iTunes and selling.
As the Impossible to Possible groups trek through the Amazon comes to an end, and our unit of study does as well, we will continue to have thoughtful conversations with one another about what we have learned and about the valuable resources in the Amazon. We will educate others in our school and community as we continue to work toward our goal of raising $20,000 for the new school. As you can see, with technology we can go from our classroom to anywhere around the world. For Kids First, I'm Sam Lindner.